analyst, DeAngelo Hall. So, DeAngelo, give us a stat line for Baker on Sunday. What do you got?
I'm saying about 270 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, interception, 3 sacks. Yeah, and that's a lot, especially against this Baltimore defense. Yeah. But I just think they're going to give him an opportunity to throw the ball. I don't think they'll be able to run it very much against this stout Ravens defense. But I think he'll get a chance to extend some plays with his feet, get out that pocket. But it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough sledding because this Baltimore defense, like I said, the other day, I don't think they expected them to be that good. But because they're that good, now they have to live up to it. And Terrell Suggs, you best believe he knows about that young guy coming, and he's going to try to get to him.
Yep.
I'm going to give him 250, a touchdown, 2 picks. I expect the Ravens to win. Baltimore, number 2 in total D, number 4 in scoring D, and they get the best cornerback in Jimmy Smith. So that's going to be a real.
Although used car is going to he's going to start. That's what they said because he's got a.
Yeah, he got like 169. Yeah. They should have been broke a long time ago. Used car.
Used car's been playing.
He's been playing well for Baltimore.
Yeah.
But if he was playing well, he'd still been in Dallas. But he wasn't playing well like he's playing for Baltimore. But that's neither here. Baker turned the ball over 4 times against a team that can't generate a pass rush. Yeah. I mean, they're not very good, Skip. We know that as far as defensively getting to the quarterback. This Ravens team can get to the quarterback, and I think they'll force him into some mistakes. And so I'm saying 250, a touchdown, 2 picks, and the Ravens win.
So, to both of your points, Baker Mayfield at home has a higher degree of difficulty against the Ravens than Patrick Mahomes has at home against Jacksonville because Baker does not have Patrick Mahomes' weapons because Jarvis has been nicked. He's got some issue going on, and Callaway's been limited in practice with an issue.
They got to go, bro.
No,
remember you remember the hard knock?
Granted, I know. He's got a knee issue.
Yeah, bro. Hey, if it ain't falling off, you got to go, bro.
Better go. And they need every man on deck.
Is Josh Gordon a Cleveland Brown? No, he's a New England Patriot. How did that happen? I don't know, but he's no longer a Cleveland Brown. So this is going to be tough because, as I told you guys the other day, there's something about the Ravens very well, but they have a tradition of road warrior mentality on defense.
They'll bunker down.
They have played with Flacco. They've played 4 playoff games in Foxborough, and they could have won all 4 of them.
Absolutely.
And they did win 2 of them, right?
Yep.
That's pretty great. So they're going to go in there with a mindset after Wink Martindale went off the other day. This is a combination of Brett Favre and John Elway. He likes to stand on the mountaintop. So they will come in with that mentality of we're going to teach this kid an early lesson. And they probably will. But I'm in your ballpark. I got him 22 of 35 for 250. I got reverse of you 2 touchdowns. This is what you had, 2 touchdowns and 1 interception.
Okay.
But I'm going to stand on the mountain for Baker in one way. And you guys are going to say, it's just college football. But who played the best quarterback game of the year last year in college football? It was Baker at The Ohio State University. And they had a really good defense and a really good football team. And he goes in there and throws for 386 and 3 touchdowns and no interceptions. And after the game, Urban Meyer said, that is the best quarterback game that has ever been played against me in my career. And it was in their stadium. And it was 35-16 Oklahoma, and Baker Mayfield subsequently ran out to the middle of the field and planted the OU flag in the middle of the field because that's what makes him tick. So then against TCU last year, they had to play him twice, including the Big 12 championship. TCU was 12th in the country in points allowed. They're pretty good on defense, and he just torched them both times. So he rises to the occasion. They lost at home last year to Iowa State. I called it the biggest upset in the history of the program, given how good a team that they had, but the defense wasn't very good. But the point was, even against Georgia in the semifinal, he throws for 200 in the first half, and then, according to him and others, something happened. He got hurt, and they took the ball out of his hands in the second half, and they lost in double overtime. But my point is, the bigger the stage, the better he plays. I will bet you this stage will not be too big for him. He won't choke. He won't look overmatched on this stage against Baltimore that has arguably the second-best defense in the NFL to Jacksonville.
That was a big win for them, Skip, but let me tell you what, I believe that Oklahoma had, if you look at it like for college talent versus NFL talent, I believe Oklahoma had more college talent than Cleveland Browns has NFL talent on that side of the football.
On that side?
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
I'll give you that.
Yeah, that's definitely the point that I was going to make was, his team was a lot better than a lot of those other teams he was going against in comparison to this Cleveland team versus the Baltimore Ravens.
I got it, but I'm just showing you a stage because that's a big Saturday night
and I
stage.
understand that, but it's something that Baker does not know about is those division rivalry games. And when you get into those,
yeah, I know.
You throw the records out the window. You throw who you have on your roster out the window. And I don't know if
But are the Browns considered a rival of the Ravens?
Well,
they got a hatred, Skip.
There's a hatred for those guys.
Actually, the original Cleveland Browns are coming back as the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah.
So they've never forgiven them for that. Like, those players actually had something to do with that. I hated playing division, no matter how bad the Raiders or Kansas City or San Diego, the old Seattle. A lot of people don't realize Seattle used to be in our division before they reconfigured it. It didn't matter how bad they were. It didn't matter how bad we were because misery loved company. So if we were losing, guess what we wanted to do? Put one of them L's in your column.
So I was trying to talk myself into picking the Browns to win this game until I saw the Oakland game. And how did the Cleveland defense, that I thought was going to be the backbone of this team, give up 565 yards to the Raider offense and 45 points? I know it went overtime, but 45 points and 565?
They'll be better at home. They'll be better at home than that. Better than that. They better be.
I wrestle with that, too, because I want to pick Cleveland so bad because I just think it's a great story, and I think they have a chance. But then I just go back to that Oakland game. I'm just mind-blown. I'm like, even if he can score, that defense hasn't shown the ability to consistently stop people. They can get turnovers. They've shown that, but they can't stop people. And the way this Baltimore Ravens offense is moving right now, I mean, Joe Flacco's playing some of the best ball I've seen him play.
The best thing to happen.
And it could be he's got
Lamar
behind him. We all know how that does. Alex Smith played lights out last year when he had Pat Mahomes.
He did.
He started doing things that was uncharacteristic. I'm going to throw the ball down the field now. And so you never know when that pressure's behind you, man. You got to pull out all your guns.
You know what I call him? Joe Fluco. When you least expect it, when you most trust him, he will throw big goose eggs out there, and you'll say, where did that come from? Who is that guy?
They better find a way to block Myles Garrett. He's a problem. He's a problem.
Okay, but then I got it. But they gave up 45 with Myles Garrett on the field for every snap.
They doubled him, Skip.
Okay.
He's a problem. I don't think they'll give up 45. Now, but we did see, Baltimore go get a bunch of points on Pittsburgh. But Pittsburgh defense, come on, Skip. You're talking about a bottom 5 defense. I don't think Cleveland's bottom 5. They might be middle of the pack. And plus, they're home. I like to think teams play better at home. They got to. They can't play. There's no way they'll have another game like they had against the Raiders.
I don't know. But I got the Ravens.
You better hope they don't.
I'm going to pick the Ravens. I got them 27-20. I still think it'll be a game. Yeah, it'll be competitive.
I think it'll be pretty close.
Yeah.
What? You going against Baker?
Well, weapons, defense, you got to have some help.
Yeah, he's overmatched in this game.
He's pretty overmatched.
Oh, man, I know. See, DeAngelo, you don't know what Skip's doing. See, he's setting that stage. He's setting that table. He was overmatched. Oh, there's no way. Then he comes back with a victory, and then watch what he says. This is what I told you.
I didn't tell you.
Greatest thing since sliced bread.
I don't think they can win this game.
Sizzle.
Sizzle will be all over him.
Sizzle
and he'll be in his ear the whole game.
Yeah, Sizzle, do that little something.
Might get him out of his game.
Yeah, he might, but it won't bother Baker a bit. He'll be giving it right back to Sizzle.
Eric
Trust me.
Well,
he will.
Can't wait.
I just don't know if he can back it up.
But if Joe Fluco comes to play,
Joe Fluco, then we got a shot.
Oh, you saw what he did against the Steelers?
Yeah.
Joe Cool. Yeah. Joe Cool lit him up, 380.